Yo, what's up, guys? So today I don't have any live commentary because when I recorded it, my sister was in a meeting, so I couldn't say anything. I had to be quiet, so couldn't do live commentary. But I think I'll do something different this time, and I'll just explain my gameplay and just the little things that um, you can do to maybe play better, or stuff like that in order to clear faster or do damage more efficiently. So we're starting off with this totem defense, and obviously I start off with a Ganyu burst in the middle, right on the totem. You can actually do an animation cancel if the animation is too disorienting for you with the totem. You just right next to it, then animation cancel. And yeah, I just do in the middle and then just suck everything together. Try to aim the venti burst on the totem as well. And then yeah, it's like an easy clear basically. So the next is just national team, and yeah, just doing national team things. Like I use Tartaglia E at the really beginning on one enemy, and then I Bennett burst, and that way you can get two different elements applied on two different enemies. And then when you Kazuo E, you can swirl both the elements and you'll get damage percent bonus and the rest shred from Viridescent Veneer. So yeah, that's really good. And yeah, I just make quick work of those guys. And then here, you're facing this zoo chamber. There's a bunch of hydrominics, and it was a really old chamber. I remember had this similar kind of setup, except there was a Hydro Mage, but this one is easier because they already grouped all of the mimics for you, so it's just really easy. And a little bit of energy issues, but that's why I really recommend you to use Favonius Ayaka, because not only does she not need more damage, yeah, Mistsplitter might be best in slot, but if you have good artifacts, you don't really need Mistsplitter. You're just making your damage higher for no reason, because you don't have to clear in 3 seconds, you know what I mean? And that's why I feel running weapons that will help your rotation and make it more easy for you to play the game is just more important than making your damage as high as possible. And yeah, it's pretty easy. I just let my Ganyu burst clean up those other guys and just aim shot on the crane that's not in the burst radius. And yeah, it's efficient use of your time. And then yeah, here I'm just trying to do the double swirl again. And yeah, it's a little bit hard because Visheps, they take a lot of knockbacks, so you can't exactly get the grouping together, but it shouldn't really matter because by the time my child goes in E form, they're basically already dead, so it's just really easy. Yeah, next up is floor 11, third chamber, obviously the last one, and it's pretty easy as well. And all you have to do is apply cryo first, so your venti gets imbued with cryo and it reduces the resistance. And then yeah, it's just easy bursts. And I use Ayaka there because front loaded and I didn't have my Ganyu burst up, so it was just more efficient for me. And yeah, it's just the same thing, just the Morgana rotation, really self-explanatory. And yeah, I'm just too lazy to charge shot on Ganyu. Probably would have cleared a bit faster, but I'm just lazy, so I just use the burst. I don't really want to click around a lot. And I don't have my burst up, so that's the priority here. If you really wanted to, you should make sure that you have burst up for every chamber, but obviously I don't really care because I know that I can clear it even without having my bursts up. Yeah, but if you struggle with your damage, you're just barely clearing, you should make sure that you have a burst up, obviously. And it's just a matter of destroying the shield. I don't know why they made the shield for the Electro Regisign this annoying, but after the shield's down, you can just see it loses all its resistance and it just goes down really fast. Up to chamber 12, people say they struggle with Chamber 3, and honestly 12-3-1, you know, it's understandable, but Freeze just makes quick work of it because, you know, the Bishops like move around and stuff, and like they take a lot of knockbacks, so it's like hard to group them together. But if you freeze them and then you Venti them together, like it's basically over for those clowns. So, you know, like it's just like that. You know, like for me personally, I could have used Eula first half, but it takes more I don't know, skill or brain usage to play that team. So honestly, I don't prefer it. I prefer playing Freeze because it's like you can just go autopilot mode. That's how I like to play the game. It's like more casual. But yeah, let me just skip ahead because I'm taking like 3 million years to look at this lineup. Another thing that I was considering was the Bishops suck your energy, like the Electro one. Like when it shoots those those like purple orb thingies, it like takes away your energy, and it's like really annoying for like teams that need to use their bursts a lot. And you know, obviously if you're playing Eula, it's gonna be really annoying for you, and you know, you're probably not gonna clear like in time. So I didn't go with that team, but you can see like, you know, I ran to the side of these two robots to group them together, and unfortunately my Ganyu like isn't high enough damage to one cycle this, or my team I should say, because I'm pretty sure I also used my Ayaka. Did I use my Ayaka burst? I don't remember, but wait, yeah, I did use my Ayaka burst. I just decided to save it because obviously it's not worth it to use it on that one guy. And here's just a matter of killing this big robot, and you know, average rotation here, and yeah, this is like gonna kill it like really fast. So not really anything that can be said here. I'm just trying to keep the freeze up time, so you just get the extra, I don't know, damage as well as the VV from Venti, so getting more damage from that. And yeah, just quick work. I'm using Ganyu Sharp Shots because I really want to save bursts. It's kind of important, especially because you don't have Fav Ayaka. If you don't have five Ayaka, and here like my grouping was absolutely horrid, but you know, it doesn't really matter at all. Like it doesn't matter at all. Like if you have bad damage, like your artifacts are worse, and obviously it's gonna matter more because you don't kill these enemies as fast as I do. But you know, even if you know, like you get punished for not grouping properly like me, but you know, if you wanted a good clear, don't group like me. So yeah, now it's just these three dudes, and they have like so much HP for some weird reason. It's just like that Aramite dude, it's just like kind of annoying. And I need to do another burst, another rotation with this team. Just like, honestly, do I? Yeah, I think I do. But it's fine. Like nothing really that I don't know, nothing really changes because it's still enough HP, and I just try to refill my bursts with this last pyro guy, because yeah, but he dies because of Ghoul Boss. It's kind of annoying. I didn't get my burst back, but it should be fine because it's Primogeum Bishop, and yeah, you can just farm energy off of that guy, so it's okay, I guess. It's pretty punishing if you don't have your burst up. And yeah, I just moved to the to behind the Mirror Maiden and to get the aim the Venti burst properly. And it's like something you have to master if you want to play like these freeze teams well, is, you know, aiming the Venti burst to suck everything together. And honestly, like the Mirror Maiden is really annoying. Like it's like on 1 HP, but it's not actually 1 HP because it still has like 3 million HP left on it. It's like kind of annoying, and it TPs out of my Ganyu burst, like even more annoying. Yeah, I'm just like, honestly, like, why do they have to make it like that? I don't know. But yeah, I'm just battering my Ganyu so I get my burst back, and then I finish off the Mirror Maiden. And next up is against the, I don't know, Primo Geo Bishop. And obviously I can't do my double soul setup properly here because I don't have my burst up. So I just like don't do it. You should do it though, because you'll get more damage, and I think it's worth the time to do it as well. Not sure though. But yeah, I didn't do it here, but I should have. And I honestly I have like problems kind of gauging how long I should stay on Chow. I like to stay on him for longer than I should, but this is like personal preference. Obviously not what you should do, but I do it anyways because you know my Shanling has like 242 energy recharge, so I can kind of afford to do that. But yeah, I think I need another rotation, so this time I don't decide to do child, and obviously my Shanling goes down because I'm not really trying here, and yeah, I just got wombo comboed into oblivion, so that's kind of unfortunate right there. But you know, same thing. It's pretty self-explanatory with the Morgana comp. It takes like no skill, but you know, that's just this game. And you know, it TP's like 3 million miles away. That's like the worst part about this like mob. It's like this part, and then yeah, I just like just use the Ayako because there's no way that it's not gonna die. So I'm just trying to refill my ults here, and obviously this clear took like I think a little bit longer than the one previously. That's okay because you know I can take mid time here. Like it's fine. At least I think so. The next one, yeah, honestly, I mean, if you can do the double stroll, but you need to do Torchaglia, E, and then you have to like auto attack a few times to apply the Riptide, and then you can do the double stroll setup, and then you need a charge shot first to get the Hydro applied, and yeah, you know where to go from there. But you know, obviously, I didn't do it because I'm lazy like that, and there's a high chance that you get interrupted by the Primordial Bishop when you charge shot. Honestly, you could say skill issue, but like I'm just too lazy. Like I don't really want to try in this game because you don't need to, and yeah, like just no point. But you know, my Kazuha, maybe you can tell, but he's on the Dark Iron Sword, low 40 Dark Iron Sword, by the way, and the reason being my Favoni's sword is on Ayaka because you know the reason why. Yeah, I honestly, unironically, I recommend people to use the dark, no, not the dark, the Fav sword on Ayaka. So you just don't need the damage, and it just makes your game like so much easier to play. Like it's just so worth it, in my opinion. But you know, Dark Iron Sword pretty good. You just lose burst uptime, which is fine. You don't really need the extra damage on Kazuha anyways. And you know, if you do the EM sword, then you get more buffing on your other teammates. So you know, it's like a win-lose, it's a trade-off. But I think it's worth it to use Fav sword on Ayaka. I don't think I would have cleared as confidently without Fav sword Ayaka. But here you can see like, you know, you just group these bishops together, and you can see I always like run behind one of the enemies in order to group them together. And yeah, you know, like it's just so OP here, and it's literally just the big bishop that is more annoying because you need to do 2 like rotations on it. But it's fine, you know, it's fine. I don't really mind that. And you know, now after that, oh my gosh, it didn't die because I literally knocked it back with the Venti. That's like the most, oh my god, and I didn't crit. This is like really annoying, but it's fine because it doesn't really change anything anyways. And you know, I run behind this enemy in order to group them into the Ganyu burst. You know, I always want to aim the Venti burst into the Ganyu burst. And yeah, it's like just like pretty self-explanatory stuff. You know, just gotta do the rotations all over again. But this is the last enemy, so I just burn my Ayaka ult because I won't need it anyways. Yes, onto the J-Ploop Tertium. yeah, I do the double sword setup here, and yeah, it's like pretty good because you get more damage on all your characters. And oh my god, my Tartaglia burst didn't even crit, but it's fine because my child isn't even built that well, so it's basically just a Hydra application bot. But yeah, like to this day, I don't even have a good hydro damage bonus goblet. Like they're all like pretty bad, but you know I don't have like there's like no like real hydro DPSers. You could, I guess you could say like you could say Shincho does a lot of damage, but like he's not like a DPS. You know, he's like more like an enabler support. But you know they still do a considerable amount of damage, and yeah. So now it's just a matter of, you know, spamming bursts, doing the rotations over and over again. And I don't bother doing the charge shots because, you know, I just don't want to risk it, and I'm lazy. So yeah, you know, that was pretty easy and free clear, I guess. Get the primo gems so I can just, you know, do a little bit more gambling, because I'm a gambling addict. So, you know, just gotta get those wishes. But yeah, I lost my 50-50 on the Zhongli banner to catching, so I'm just like wishing like a lot, I guess. And yeah, it's like a reset, so get those Stardust Fates. And yeah, just like really quick single pulls, and I literally get another Kali constellation for like no reason. Like I already gotten like what, 4 Kalis from this banner. I just honestly I just want official constellations. Like, I already have C6 Diona, like just sad. And oh my gosh, I get literally a Scoured Spine. Like I already got one from the standard banner. That's like my first 5-star weapon from the standard banner. It's like, oh my gosh, dude, like honestly, like this is annoying. But I get a sack sword, so I guess that sort of makes up for it, but not really. And 3 more wishes, so 3 more chances to get a Zhongli. But obviously, it's not gonna show up. But that's okay, because Zhongli isn't really that important for my account anyways, because, you know, Eula, yeah, Zhongli is good, but Diona, like, you could say Diona's better because she can battery, and, you know, battery is sometimes more important, and Zhongli is like, it just gives you a massive shield. Like, you could say, okay, you have resistance, but does that resistance, like, really do that much? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, if you play good, like, you don't really need a shield. Yeah, you could just see like, oh my gosh, my 5-star weapons. That's like some depressing stuff right there. You know, I even have the donut and the unforged. Like, oh my gosh, that's like the double whammy. That's like probably like the two of the saddest weapons to own. But that's like, whatever. You know, unforged, you know, I think it's okay. But actually, I think Summit Shaper might be worse, but I'm not sure. It's okay though. I already give up. Like it's okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should show you guys my builds.